Let me see it here.
Right here. Stand right here.
We're in Dominican Republic right now. We're in central Santo Domingo. We're here to do a multivitamin campaign and deworming campaign with BRA, which is Batey Relief Alliance, and the Ministry of Health is working with us as well. This is a program that's sponsored by UNFI, United Natural Foods Incorporated, and Tishcon and Pharmachem are supplying the multivitamins to reach 55,000 children.
Llegó la rumba.
Dale comida. ¿Y quiero papel?
Well, Batey actually is written B-A-T-E-Y. It is the meaning by the Taino Indians who used to live on the island. It's called village, attached to sugarcane plantations. The Bateys actually were designed specifically by the government of the Dominican Republic to house migrant sugarcane cutters from Haiti to cut cane. That was the heart of the Dominican economy until 15 years ago.
15 years ago, the sugarcane economy in the Dominican Republic collapsed. Overnight, over 1 million Haitians had no jobs. They were not recognized by the Dominicans because they were brought on as migrant help, and they were no longer recognized by the Haitians because they had been gone for decades, and their children were left completely helpless with no support. They had no ability to get a birth certificate, they had no ability to go to school, they had no health care at all. The situation continues today, and it's deplorable. These kids still have very few rights. They're eating out of dumps. They have parasites. They deserve basic nutrition so they can start to raise themselves out of poverty. You've all probably seen this article that was in the paper last week that said, "No hay fondos para los desnutrición." This is not true. And it is not true because we're showing a new model here today where non-government organizations and humanitarian aid organizations like BRA and Vitamin Angels can partner with private companies like United Natural Foods and public organizations like the Ministry of Health, and together we could help solve a major problem. Well, it's great for the program because the program is getting some attention, and the government now is connected to the program officially in the newspaper, so we've accomplished a lot just by that. The article came out last week saying that there were no funds to do multiple vitamins. Now they're saying there's a partnership that's addressing the problem, so they're invested a lot more.
It's been amazing to me to come down here, come to a small village and bring the parasite medicine and bring the vitamins, and to think that we could come to a village and just totally eradicate the parasites which are destroying any nutrition that these children are getting. It really costs so little to do something like this, and it's just such a simple thing if people would just focus on it.
This is another very important issue because a lot of the people that I see live in the Bateys, and their source of water is real, the river water. And there's a myth in the culture that river water is just fine, but river water is just laced with amebas and giardia around here because there's all sorts of people and animals that use that same river water.
The situation in the Bateys is desperate. It's been tragic for decades. It's generational poverty right now. Children are dying. The infant and child mortality rate is much higher than any place in this region. These are the children that are going to be really impacted by the nutrition program and by getting rid of parasites. I mean, this is where they're really vulnerable, where their health is always at risk because they're carrying a big parasite load. and because they're so malnourished. So just to start to address this with the parasitic medicine and with the daily supplements is going to have a huge impact and really start to get them enough help so they can start, breaking that cycle of always being sick, always being vulnerable to any kind of illness that comes around. And it's important that the children get the vitamins every day, 1 per day. For the deworming, it's just 1 tablet every 6 months. So we'll do 1 right now, and then the next one will be in July.
This event exemplifies the great power all of us have to support one another in times of great need. The Batey Relief Alliance is doing important and difficult work, and they need our continued support.